Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley surrounded by tall green hills, there lived a young man named Arjun. He was 25 years old, kind hearted but always restless. His mind never stopped thinking. Thoughts of his past made him sad, and worries about the future made him anxious. Because of these endless thoughts, his mind felt like a storm. He couldn't sleep properly, couldn't stay calm, and even forgot how to smile. One day, Arjun heard about a faraway village hidden in the mountains. People said that a wise old man lived there, a man who had once been a great psychologist in the city. He had helped many people find peace in their hearts. When he grew old, he left the noise of the city and chose to live a quiet life close to nature. Sometimes visitors came to him for advice, and he helped them with his wisdom. Hearing this, Arjun's heart filled with hope. He thought, maybe this old man can help me find peace. So he decided to go on the journey. After several days of walking through forests and climbing hills, tired but determined, Arjun finally reached the village. At the edge of the village stood a small cottage covered with green vines. In front of the cottage, the old man was sitting on a wooden chair, eyes closed, breathing calmly. His face looked peaceful, almost glowing with silence. Arjun slowly approached him and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is always restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Please help me." The old man opened his eyes and gave a gentle smile. "You seek peace?" he said. "Then I will give you a small task." He went inside and came out with a glass of water filled right to the top. Handing it to Arjun, he said, "Walk from here to the other side of the village and come back. But remember, not a single drop of water must fall." Arjun looked puzzled, but he nodded. Holding the glass carefully, he began to walk. The road was uneven and full of people, children running, shopkeepers shouting, dogs barking, but Arjun's eyes stayed fixed on the glass. Every step he took was careful and slow. He didn't look at the people, didn't listen to the sounds. His whole mind was only on the water. After a while, he returned to the old man and said proudly, "Grandfather, I did it. Not a single drop fell." The old man smiled again and asked, "That's good, my son. But tell me, did you see the children playing by the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Arjun thought for a moment and said, "No, I didn't notice anything. I was only focused on the glass." The old man nodded gently. "That," he said, "was the secret you were searching for. When your mind is truly focused on the present moment, there is no space for fear, regret, or confusion. When you were walking, your whole mind was here, not in the past, not in the future. In that moment, your mind was silent and peaceful." Arjun suddenly understood. Peace was not something outside to be found, it was something inside to be felt. When the mind stays in the present moment, peace naturally appears. He bowed respectfully and said softly, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I wish to calm my mind, I must learn to live in this moment." The old man smiled once more. The sun was setting behind the hills, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold. Birds were returning to their nests. Arjun began his journey back home, but he was not the same man anymore. His heart was quiet, his face calm. He had found what he was searching for, the peace that was always within him. If you like this story, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. See you again in the next story with new lessons and new light. Until then, stay happy, stay peaceful.